Soda was the first one to do the questing girls on stream, aka the AFK on camera content.
So buy your
PO
metrics,
box,
Tyler 1 and own a pixel
PO
should
box,
be a slap, slap,
TTS, all that shit, innovator, media share innovator.
What about the fact that ICE doesn't really do game content anymore?
That's why he's not S.
Thank you X for finally acknowledging Lacey as a tier. On another note, does chat have the answers to page 2 of the double-digit takeaways? You're literally the girl who thinks she is a 10 but gets called a lizard. You not S this year, buddy. Overconfidence, lizard.link.
Okay. You're a non-achieving fucking salamander. What do you actually... Oh,
Ninja
I'm a
held the
D
record
tier.
for most
Guys,
subs before
I'm
Kai
D.
broke it
I'll
without
never be
using a
anything
suburban.
like...
F tier.
Dude, I don't give a fuck. If you can't
To be
see
honest,
it,
I think
you won't do
beyond
it.
death.
You won't make... You're a
You
bitch
make your
ass.
streams entertaining and funny and you're consistent and stream so good and you. Man F this, can I get a welcome to the jungle? Forking Lamont.
What do you say?
Oh, are you by the
Just tuned
provide
into
me
the
your review
stream and
now?
I have no clue what you're talking
So let's
yeah,
investigate
I mean,
that.
the
Yeah.
point is,
But
it's gonna lead
Yeah,
to
sure.
the fact
Yeah,
that
Yeah, sure.
they
Let's
won't get
investigate.
anywhere.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. We're gonna investigate that claim now. You prepare.
Sure.
So you want to say a woman is a human female? You think babies are women?
Babies?
Yeah, babies are humans and females. You think those are women to you?
Like a baby female? That's a human? A newborn female?
That's how you cashed out the term. You said
Yeah,
a woman is a
sure.
human female. Do you think
course.
babies are women?
I guess, yeah. Or maybe like
so
they'll call
when
them
someone,
girls or something.
okay, so when this guy comes up to you and says, "Hey, I'm dating this new woman today, man. I was dating that woman over there." You think they're talking about babies? You're okay with
So
that?
do you want me to say adult female? Okay.
Okay, like unbelievable. Intellectually deficient toddlers. Venus,
Hello.
what's up?
Oh, I was just wanting to be up here because I'm a trans woman myself. So
That's good for you, big dog. That's good for you. Yo, despicably, I came up with a debate ready after I dunked on that one guy in that one server. I came up with like a debate ready opening type of statement. So next time I'm gonna tear him apart. Pink and pretty. That's crazy.
Okay.
You
So
disagree or agree?
I don't agree with the title.
Sure, you got an argument.
Yes, trans women are not women because they will never understand what it is to be a real woman. And even though like they got the surgery and stuff like that to mimic real women, they will never be a real woman. They will never know what it's like to have a period. They will never know what it's like to be on menopause. They will never know what it's like to, go through what a real woman goes through, They'll
You
never
think
know
all
what it's
women
like.
go through these type of experiences, right? You want to say that there are women like vaginal agenesis who don't experience these type of things, right? We want to say there are women who are infertile who don't experience these type of properties.
Yeah, but why do you care?
Okay, but that's literally not normal.
Yeah, but why do you care though? Yeah, but why do you care though? Explain why you care though. Explain it. Explain it. Explain it.
Why did the lower?
Now, explain why you care though.
What are you doing, bro? Can't you see that we're in the middle of a conversation and you interrupted, bro? Why are you opening your big fat lips, bro? Are you okay?
Yo, XQ, just
That's obviously right.
calm down. Just look, lady.
Wait. No.
I said not all members of this category experience this. Right?
Okay, but listen though.
So you're excluding
They will
people who
never
want to capture
be
these.
men.
You see what being T-phobic does? You're like concussed. Right? You can't even generate a response. We're gonna move along, bro.
True.
See, he gets it.
Now, what about the host? What is your take about your own title? True or false?
It's true.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed.
Okay, great.
Is there any counter arguments though?
I agree with you.
So nobody counter argued?
You want to debate somebody?
I mean, I just want to see. I thought you were against the title.
No, I believe trans women are women.
All right, man. Yeah, Sam, I agree.
You want to debate somebody?
I mean, does anybody here have a counter argument?
Sure. I'll let some people up. You said what?
I said I got an argument.
Go ahead, man.
Okay, so by that logic, do you think trans women should be allowed to play in women's sports? Yes or no?
No, not the ones that are.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so it depends, and there are various factors that are important that would still apply to also men, based on whether you want it to be mixed or not.
Okay, but PQC doesn't that contradict your take?
Like you what? What?
Doesn't that contradict what you're saying?
Explain.
If you think if you think they shouldn't be able to play women's sports, then that contradicts the point that trans women are women.
Because because I think you're confusing the gender social construct and also the other thing that if I say it, I'm gonna get banned. But it's 3 letters.
Oh, okay. But okay, it defines social construct.
Okay, so I feel like we're gonna go into this this gotcha on semantics, right? Like, I think me and you both understand both, right? So you're not gonna do some guy like we're gonna go in circles here, and I know we're gonna do it's gonna be boring.
Yeah. But like, I don't get what you mean by social construct and S word is different when for example your race, that's not a social construct. How come you can change, like, you can't change race, but you can change your gender?
Well, actually, you know what? It kind of is, because if you think about it, some people are mixed of this and that, so whatever, and it'll say, oh, I'm BLK, or some people say, I'm YT. Does that make sense? Like, so the way that we operate and the way that we say those things, right, is kind of in line with the way that we approach gender topics.
Yeah, okay, but let's say, like, what's the difference between me saying I'm BLK and obviously society won't accept that because I'm not, right? But if I say I'm a woman, then society will accept that.
The definition is the difference.
Okay. So the way that I see it, right? If let's say you were like, let's say mixed, very light skin, and you say you're BLK, nobody's gonna blink, nobody's gonna say anything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then same thing with that.
Okay, but like that's light skin. Let's say someone who's like white, like straight up white, and then they say they're like BLK. That's not allowed.
I don't think people will care. Like, what if they're mixed small percentage from I don't know, some country, and they have a strong lineage of they're not, like, you know what I mean? Like am I making sense here?
Like what? No.
Like,
kind of rambling.
Well, I'm just saying, if somebody is very light skinned, you're saying like YT, like full on YT?
Yeah, like full, like no black.
So I personally wouldn't debate it because I don't care. Like, I don't care, right? But if they want to debate it, I mean, they can. But I don't think society gives a lot of pushback to that. Do they?
Okay. Let's say. Okay, this is theoretical. Say some guy, some like streamer, celebrity says the N-word that's white, and they defend it by saying I'm BLK. Do you think society will accept that, even though they're not black?
Well, somebody will be treated differently. See, this is what I mean. Like public opinion is I think to be disregarded. It's more like the things that, like, I don't care what these people say they're crazy. Like, the general public is very dense, right?
But did you or did you not say that society has no pushback to that?
No. So yeah, okay. So I'm saying if some guy, but then he says celebrity, like you leveled up the playing field. Like that's not even a good gotcha. That's like you change the formula. You can't change a component.
Okay, but I'm using celebrity as kind of like a gateway to see the mass public opinion. Because obviously, if your friend
then they'll
does
have
something,
pushback.
like,
Then they will have pushback 100%. They will.
Okay, so if why isn't there pushback if, like, let's say a man?
Because it's about the visuals. It's about the visuals. Let's be honest. If some guy, that's like, let's be honest, the way that people will talk about it, big burger, beard, like super chest hair. He goes, yo, you know what I mean? Like, then people will have a lot more pushback on that, right? Does that make sense?
Like, what do you mean?
If they go, I'm woman or whatever, then people will have pushback. That's the same mechanics here.
Okay, this is gonna sound a little crazy, PQC, but what about the people who do blackface?
Who does that? Who does that?
I don't know if you know this guy. His name is Justin Trudeau. He was like a president of Canada.
Oh,
and he got, like, a bunch of, like,
yeah. I think he did that at Arabian Nights or whatever, and I think he apologized for it, but I could be wrong. But I don't think it was in that spirit. Still insensitive though. So I think, so in my opinion, I always judge people as best as I can based on what I think the perceived intention is. This will sound crazy, but even in today's day and age, right? If people had some tact and they did things properly, they should be able to get away with any sort of whatever this guy's, if it was done in the correct, in the right spirit. The problem is that malicious actors and people that will do the bad things taint everything. Bang.
Okay, but you're going off the topic here. How does all of that relate to trans women or women? You're talking about pushback in society. Why? Tell me why there shouldn't be pushback for men wanting to become women.
Because again, there are always going to be some weird malicious actors that get into those things with the wrong mindset, and they're not it's not in the right spirit. And they're going to abuse. Is that going to get me banned? Those systems to get something out of, whether it's to get into the bathroom or to win awards or to win competitions, then they will do those things in order to get from. And these are the actors that we have to defend against. But the ones that are not doing that are absolutely within the confines of what we find to be acceptable society. The problem is that people will portray the bad ones as the norm, which is a problem.
What is the bad ones? What are you talking about?
The ones that will use the system to their advantage to get something from it. They're not part of the ones that just are the norm. Let's say I were to say, oh, tomorrow me woman, so I can go to the bathroom, right? Like, I'm clearly a bad actor. I'm clearly a malicious actor.
Okay, but that's not a flaw in the person. That's a flaw in the system itself.
Exactly.
If it allows that.
Then we both agree. Then we both agree. That is exactly what my point is.
Hey guys, time is up.
All right.
Another person up to talk to.
Who wins though?
I want to go home.
Who?
Set up a vote.
Like, if somebody's competing for a prize or whatever, like why do you care if somebody thinks or somebody says that they are woman or not? Like, why do you care? Like, what? Like, how does that have any bearing or effect on you? It doesn't. Nobody. Who cares? Nobody cares.
I could say it disrupts natural law.
And when I was a kid, I was a dragon. I was a helicopter. I was a car. I was a fire truck. Nobody said anything about it. Nobody cares.
You said it disrupts natural law.
Yeah,
Is
I mean,
what you committed yourself to saying?
what's good?
Did you say it disrupts natural law?
Yeah, I said it disrupts natural law.
What do you mean by that? What is natural law?
Natural law. Tell me how this ideology influences that.
Yeah, it's objectively true because this omnipotent being exists. You know?
What is natural law? Explain it.
That doesn't follow.
Yeah, it's like a fundamental rules that are set by some sort of omnipotent being that all existence must follow.
And
so
what, like an
what's good?
all-powerful being, like a God?
Look, he's just saying that there exists some being, right? This being X has these type of rules or standards, right?
Yeah, but he's
And
not.
that
Yeah,
is-
but he's not going to tell me. So what do I care? I don't give it. I don't care. If he's not here to
Look,
tell
I'm
me,
just curious
then what do I
how
care
it-
about something that you says or whatever? I don't care.
Well, okay. Well, I mean, okay. If we're like taking like a logical discussion, then if I prove that X exists and this logically must exist, for you to say that it doesn't exist and you don't care, you're being illogical and self-contradictory.
I'm asking how
Explain why. Explain why.
How it frustrates these type of things. So.
Yeah, I could just say that a human's telos or reproductive organs telos is to reproduce, and we ought not act in
You
accordance.
think it follows that these individuals have some identity claim that they can't reproduce or no longer want to reproduce?
No, I'm saying if you must act accordance, like doing the act, then it must be to reproduce. If you
That doesn't
no.
assume that, right? Because I would hope you don't disagree, right? That when we have this type of natural law, right, and then we have X agent who doesn't want to abide by those properties, well, then you can say it disrupts that. But being T in and of itself is not a disruption of the natural law. If we were to accept this type of talk,
How so? I believe
What
that.
the
Yeah, I
fuck
believe
is
that.
it? Natural
being
law.
T is just an identity claim, not talk about sexual orientation. It doesn't follow that they're
I
no
believe
longer
it's-
satisfying these type of interests.
I could say that you ought not act in accordance with this. You ought not describe yourself with these properties.
We'll give an argument for that.
Okay, yeah, 1 sec. Let me grab my syllogism. I had
Yeah.
to print it out because the PC broke.
Did you print? Wait, is he printing it?
Hold on, we can investigate that in a little bit. Hold on.
Okay.
I'll let you back up in.
Wait, you're printing it?
Hold on. That's going to get a really boring conversation for most people. So we can talk about this. Yo, Alex.
If you need the grok to formulate and beat what you want to say, you weren't about that before the conversation started. Does that make sense? I think that's where the problem lies. They say, "Oh yeah, I'm all of this. Can't prove it. Don't know. If I'm asked, I'm gonna grok it. Then oh yeah, I'm right." I think you should come into this discussion with a different mindset, right?
Agreed.
If you don't know, you can ask questions. Anyway, I think that this guy is bricked in the brain, and he's gonna derail the convo. I think this Vex guy is a bad actor.
Yeah, well, I'll talk to Vex in a bit by myself.
Yeah, it's not a logic debate. Yeah. It's more a social issue, right? You all agree?
Yeah.
Okay, so xQc. So do you believe that trans women are women? Or can I say?
Yeah. Yes, and you know what? It fascinates me that anybody cares about some of this stuff. I think people are like alarmist and performative. Who actually cares? Nobody cares.
Okay, this is the thing.
If you care, you're probably poor. I'll be honest with you. It is what it is.
Low-key, you're actually on something. He's right? Like, I think that people that are caring about other people's actions to that extent is crazy, right? But I think at the same time, I think that I care about my society, right? And I don't want people being preposterous. And it's like, if you can say that as a T woman, you're a woman, you can say that you're anything, right? Like, would you not ignore that?
That's true. That doesn't follow at all.
No, it does follow. I think that if you can say that you can be a different gender.
What do you think they mean when they say they're women? Right? They have this conceptual scheme of this.
Exactly. But I think we all have a.
Relax. Why are you interrupting me when I'm explaining to you?
Dude, you're not going to speak, dude.
Just calm down.
And
I'm asking you, what do you think they mean when they say this, right? And I answered the question for you by saying, well, they have this conceptual scheme of what this term is attempting to take out.
Yeah, and I agree with you that T women, that is what it is, right? And I'm with you guys where I think, if you care so much about other people's actions, it's like, it gets to a point. It's like it's nothing to do with you. It's the same with people that like have the same like they have what would you say, same sex, right? Like if you like in like a
band.
gay relationship, right? Like yeah, you shouldn't care that much about other people's actions. You know, like it shouldn't be a problem. But I think we should care about what is happening in our society. And
yes, the extension. What you mean is the extension of those behaviors, the extension of those things. Yeah, that's fair enough. But honestly, wait, he's gone. Oh,
He got banned.
oh, wait, he got. Oh yeah, because he said the letters.
Yeah, he deserved to be banned.
Whoa, why? Wait, why?
Because he's a transphobe.
Gee whiz, man. Yo, I think that I don't think you should see things like that. I think that he's entertaining a dialogue in a civilized manner, and that has its place. Somebody that doesn't have the current information, or somebody that has a different information, is just as valuable, if not. Because challenging beliefs is how you get better conclusions, you already have the conclusions.
Yeah, look, you gotta understand, most of these people aren't actually challenging the belief. They're really stuck in the bigotry and want to spread negativity.
I don't think that guy was there like that. I think this guy was opening dialogue, low key. And even if he was a little bit, I don't think he was doing it to a point where it was abrasive or derailing.
Okay.
That's just my thoughts, though.
Agreed.
Let's go back to where you said T-women aren't allowed in women's sport, right? Even though you think T-women are women. So do you think like sports are socially constructed? Like it's women's sport, not female or male sport, you know?
So there are reasons why we usually keep them separate, right? If some of those reasons become irrelevant, then I think it becoming mixed is perfectly fine. What we do is that we keep things not mixed, right? In order to increase participation and interest into that particular endeavor. And the way that this works is, let's say we're only doing mixed badminton now for women and men in schools, whatever, right? Then the women will probably get crushed, right, based on their early interest, and they're going to be now less interested because they're getting crushed. Now they're going to do it less, and now you have less people that do it, and that's bad, right? That's one of the main drives of why those things are not mixed. Thoughts?
Yeah. What about like a boundaries? Like, what would you consider a trans woman is a trans woman?
Sorry, what was that?
Is it somebody who just identifies themselves as one, or do they have to meet a certain criteria?
Sorry, man. He's gonna rage bait. Go ahead.
All right. So you do agree that trans women are women?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
okay. Now, do you like women?
Yeah.
Okay. So would you date a trans woman?
No.
Okay. Why not?
Because again, you're doing the thing where you compare gender and the other thing that I can't say about others, I'm gonna get banned, right? Does that make sense?
And you're comparing gender and extra.
Exactly. So, like S letter followed with a letter 3 followed with the letter that's like a cross but sideways, right? And gender aren't the same.
I see. Okay. So, can you go further into that?
So I would date a biological woman, right? And that's different.
Yeah, I agree. I was just trying to question you about.
No, you're trying to do a gotcha based off of the distinction between those two concepts.
Yeah. I was trying to do a gotcha, but I was just to test you, you know.
All right, it's all good, man.
Yeah. So how's your day, xQc? Oh.
Damn, they just said oh, and he got booted to Mars.
Yo, what's up? So I just want to know. So what is your baseline of why you think trans women are women?
My baseline is that I think the British should have no rights.
Woo!
I mean, it's just my personal belief. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm allowed to have that, no? I'm just kidding, by the way. Sorry. I got banned.
Right,
I see it.
Baseline,
I'm banned. You're not allowed to say that, I guess.
Anyone here that actually has a baseline of why trans women are women?
Yeah, I got one, bro.
Which we were talking about it anyway. Oh, yeah, that one's good. What, peak with Vegas? Does you want to play it?
Sure. It's November 3rd, 2023. OG, you're right.
Yo, what the hell?
Sup?
What's up, guys?
Flock cameras are generally good, but its current form is
XQC.
too flawed and needs to be recurbed currently. Bang.
Bro, what?
Bang. I said bang. I said bang.
It's dangerous for one group to have all of that surveillance across the entire country.
I think right now, like some of them are getting hacked and taking control of. Some of the data is weird. If it's done properly, it's very good. But unfortunately, it's not.
Good.
So
that's what, dude. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Although I think maybe the police should need to get a. I mean, it's kind of tricky, but I
A
think the
warrant for
police
what?
maybe need a warrant to take from the mass information that Flock gathers.
Yes, I agree
Okay,
with that.
okay,
Because
but-
otherwise, it can be used for nefarious and non-legal things.
Okay, but you filmed the front of your driveway and the street in front of you, which is public all the time. So why can you do it
True.
and they can't?
Well, it's on such a large scale that I think can be dangerous.
Okay. Why is it dangerous? Explain it.
I mean, for example, that I don't know what state it was, but this one guy, he like tracked down. I think it was his like ex. He tracked him down, and through the Flock cameras.
Yeah, like I said, I think
It was illegal,
they're like hackable, and there's like a bunch of problems with it. And I agree with that. I think that's terrible. I think if you can't make it work properly, then they should be stopped or halted until further notice. Right? That's my problem with it. But I still think it's good. Oh, and if it was a bad actor, then that guy should go to jail and all that. But that's just one bad actor. Like people are bad actors in every part of the world in every topic, right? Does that mean that you should stop doing that? No, absolutely not. Like there will be bad actors everywhere. You can't touch that. It doesn't make it a better argument. Get him out! Get him out! Get him out! Get him out! Get out! Get out! Get out!
You're
Get him out!
banned. You're banned. You're banned.
Get him
You're
out!
banned.
Get him out!
Kick him out. Kick him out. He's banned. All right. Please start. Please continue, XUT.
That's it. That's my take.
Data centers.
That's it. That's it, DJ.
You think data centers are good?
What about data centers are fine? Data centers are fine. Data centers have never been a problem before. In all the expansion of the .com bubble, the whatever, data centers have never been a problem. Why is it a problem now? Because people are being performative and people don't have a singular working cell in their brain, and that's a problem. That's a bigger problem than anything else. If anything, I'm sad that some of the water is being burnt by some of these fucking data centers because clearly they could be using it because their brain has encephalopathy, because they're dehydrated, because they're stupid.
Wait, but what if I want to have a shower and there's no water left?
Then that's a problem. Get water.
No, but there's none left. They drank all the water.
Not true. Not true.
The AI drank all the water.
There are no
They used
calculations
all of it.
that would make the water usage overflow because
Guys,
of the data centers.
Yeah, that's on YouTube.
Don't do that.
Wait, let me
You
look
sound
this
stupid.
up.
Nobody's doing that.
Let me look up the amount.
Am I gonna get banned now? Did I say it again?
Yo, follow XOZFS on Instagram and on YouTube.
It's saying between a tiny fraction of a teaspoon and 15 milliliters, but milliliter sounds like a lot. It's like million liters.
It's not. Now go upstairs and go flush a toilet, okay? And you just generated thousands of prompts. It is. I mean,
No, but that's not. That's like 1 liter of water. A million liters.
No.
For one prompt?
I asked this question earlier to another model, okay? And it's negligible. It's whatever. It doesn't do anything.
It just sounds like a lot, and I've seen a lot of people talking about it on like Instagram, saying it's like using a ton of water and like making the water supply dirty.
Yeah, but I just told you that it's negligible. I mean, you could either contest the view with a statistic, or you can move on to the next topic. I mean, it is what it is.
No, that's why I said the 15 million liters.
Okay, nobody cares. I mean, that's very little water. 15 million liters is very little water. Bang.
DJ, tell me when are you gonna come back, bro?
It's 0.001 of the water usage. Like this is it's not even a drop in the bucket. It's an ant.
So you would agree with both statements that both data centers and flood cameras are good.
Yes, I think they're both gonna be part of our world, and when all is done better, these systems will probably be some of the most, I would assume, to be more successful, positive things that we have in tech, and we'll be grateful for it. I think.
Intelligent take. Good take. Exactly.
People will find one bad way it's being used, right? But then think about Ring cameras. All of them are being good. And what if when Ring cameras were coming out, people were saying, my Ring camera in my living room was hacked, and people were able to see my family for years. I mean, okay, true, but do we not have Ring cameras because of this? And should that be an argument to cancel all Ring cameras? No. Bad actors and bad things happen, right? And we should do our best to stop them. But if the thing is very overwhelmingly positive, then we should have it.
Wait, what about powering the data centers though?
What about powering them?
It puts a lot of strain on the electrical grid.
In most recent cases, the people that have been expanding the data centers have been providing actually a surplus of power by doing their own infrastructures to the local environment and local population. Bang. Anything else?
No, okay.
Bang.
Yeah. If you don't
Bang.
believe in AI, why? Because that's the real question. Because I think data centers is one thing, but really,
No,
just
I
sounds
believe
like-
in AI. I mean, it exists, so I believe.
Yeah,
it's
I know,
real.
but I'm saying, do you think AI is a good thing or no? Like, it's
yes,
AI. I don't think it's inherently bad. I think it's useful. I think it can be abused like any other tool, though.
So what?
We should be careful.
Yeah, but I'm asking you: do you think AI would be good for America, for the Western world, for everyone? Do you think it'd be a good thing?
No. It's not can be. It is a good thing for the whole world. End of story.
Exactly. I
Bang.
agree with you. I think
Okay.
it's helping so many people learn. You don't think about all the people that do not have the resources
Yes,
that us in the Western world have.
Yes.
And they can use this. You can use this to learn about everything.
True.
It's so good.
Agreed.
And the water thing, you forget,
True.
water's renewable. Water's
true.
renewable. It's basically infinite, dude. Come
No,
on,
but
man.
I saw someone say that the data centers actually destroy the water they use. Like it doesn't come back out.
That's just. Okay. You heard that where? Explain it.
I think it was on like Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a valid resource, dude. That's a good news agent.
No, but I might be wrong. It was like one.
Yo,
person
you play
saying
games
it.
or what?
Yeah, we're in the lobby waiting for you.
Okay, come
Waiting for you. Yep.
But no, I do think AI is good. I mean, you can
I
make
wanna
pretty
play
cool
some games.
videos with it. You can make music
I
with
got a
it. Like some
question.
of the AI music I've heard is pretty good.
Yeah, okay, I think that's not really like. I think AI will be so beneficial for everyone in education. It will basically will make everyone have a platform to learn, which is always good. It will give people jobs. These data centers will give people jobs, and it's the same. A good example is it's like when people went from from horses to tractors, and then from
Gold. Only pixel. Only pixel.
You know what? I think that primary. Wait, really? Oh, because I'm too good. I get it. Because I'm too good, they kick me out. Okay, I see how it is.